Allie Borealis here. Welcome to my channel and thanks for subscribing. I picked up this 5-pound Goodwill Bluebox from buybluebox.com, and when I put it on the scale, it weighed 6 pounds and 3 ounces. So I figured I've got at least 5 pounds in there. If you see anything you like here, everything's for sale. Just drop me an email at allieboralischannel@gmail.com and we can work out a price. Let's dive into the box. I do film out in my garage, so sometimes you'll hear birds tweeting or dogs barking or cars passing, and I like it. I like all the sounds of nature while I'm working. Let's see, first impressions. Oh, it's not in a bag at all. It's just put into the box. So I paid a total of $55.11 for this box. It was $44.99, $5 shipping, and $5.12 tax. And you can see it is Gulfstream's Goodwill Industries in Lake Worth, Florida. All right, I see some interesting little pieces. I see a tag on this one. I'm very curious about this piece right here. And then I see some craftsy kind of pieces in here. So let's get started. All right, let's see what we have here. We have a super pretty purple faux gemstone stretch bracelet. It looks like it's in good shape. I don't see any brand marks on it or anything like that. Super cute, super fun. Pretty lavender color. It looks like it's in good shape. A lot of these stretch bracelets get like super stretched out, but this one's not. This one's in really good condition and it's fun and sparkly. Here's another. We're gonna see if we can find sets on these. When I find sets, I'll show you what they look like. Another single earring. We have a ring here. Again, it's missing a little stone and it's not a real gemstone. It looks like it's plastic. Let's see if there's any markings in it. You know, I don't see any markings, and the way that the band is worn, it doesn't look like it's real sterling, but we can certainly test it. I have a brand new testing kit. This is the very first time I've ever used it. And, you know, for a long time, I had a trouble testing sterling. I just didn't know what I was looking at. This is the sterling solution, the red one. And, you know, to read sterling, you have to gauge what color red it's giving you. And I just couldn't even see it half the time. So for a long time, I had just given up on testing sterling. And, you know, the cost of sterling is not that high. You know, gold, yes, and gold has always been easy for me to test. But so for a long time, I just gave up on testing sterling until I discovered the method that so many of us use is you use the 18K solution instead of the sterling solution. So with the 18K solution, you know, you do a normal little scratch test, and I can already tell by the color that that's not sterling. It looks very coppery, but you know what? We'll just try it. And with the 18K solution, if it's sterling, it'll turn a bright blue color, like a blue powdery color almost. And you can tell it's not. It's eaten right through that scratch mark. I do have another ring here that looks super pretty. And, you know, as I'm investigating it, it has a very pretty kind of ambery, lovely caramel colored gemstone. And it's got some nice like filigree work on it. I think it's a super pretty ring. And when I look at it a little bit closer, I can see it has an adjustable band. And a lot of these rings that have adjustable bands like that are they're just costume rings. But let me see if it has any marks. I don't see that it has any marks. And I can see at the bottom here, actually the gold is flaking up. But you know, it's a beautiful ring. I like unusual chunky rings like that. It's a beautiful ring otherwise. What else do we have here? Oh, we have a brooch. I do love my brooches. They're my absolute favorite thing to get brooches. Oh, and this has a brand on it. I am so excited. Some of these boxes, they don't want to give you anything branded. This says The Icing is the name of that brand. And sometimes I don't even care if it's a, you know, a brand that's not a high quality brand, because I just love brooches so much. I will take any brooch you send my way. I'm not clear what The Icing is. I'll do a little more research and see, but this is a beautiful brooch. It doesn't look like it's missing any gemstones. You know, you've got two stars that both have gemstones, and you've got the one in the middle. It looks like it's in great shape, and the clasp works. It's a very, very pretty brooch. The Icing seems to be a vintage brand that's no longer made anymore, different from the brand Icing that's at Claire's in the mall. That's a single earring. We're going to set that one to the side and see if we can have a match on that. I hope so. Those are super pretty. Here is another brooch. I'm so happy that we're getting brooches here. That one has some, let me see if I can cut that off. It has a little red string. Okay. Little vintagey, like atomic age, you know, kind of 1950s style brooch. Atomic age stuff has made a comeback in the past couple years. People like the mid-century modern, which is slightly different than atomic age. You can have mid-century modern that's not atomic age. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, it's a cute, very clean, very wearable brooch. It's interesting because it does have a C-clasp in the back, but I don't think, I'm not clear that this is, I think this is newer than traditional, you know, C-clasps are usually date to the antique mark. Antique's 100 years old. So a lot of the time when you have a C-clasp, you know, okay, this is really an antique item, but this seems more 1950s-ish in the style and design. All right, two brooches. We have another single earring. We'll see if we have a match on that one. Another single. Oh, this one has a brand on it though. I'm curious what that brand says. Oh, it's a Napier. This is a little Napier leaf. Hopefully we'll find a match on that Napier. It's super cute. And I do have the Napier book. I don't know if you're familiar with the Napier book by Melinda Lewis. And so anytime I come across Napier pieces, I like to see if they're in the book. There's another single earring. The back is like way out of shape on that one. It's enamel. It's very cute. It looks very 80s, but that little post is just spinning around there and it's crooked. So we're gonna just set that one to the side. Ooh, here's a fun bracelet. Look at all that movement on that bracelet. I like that. I like these funky bracelets that have movement and that they almost like make a noise when you wear them. I recently found a Giuliana bracelet that I did a video on that's similar to this one. I like the sound and I like the movement, and it has great colors. You know, it's got great colors layered in there. It has golds, and you've got some clear stones there, and you know, it's fun and sparkly, but it's also super neutral. So you could wear it with a lot of different things. And I really see you could wear this dressy or casual. Let's see if it has any marks on it at all. I don't see any marks on this, but it is really clean and wearable. That, you know, it's sometimes Goodwill really disappoints me with these boxes, and sometimes they don't. So far, so good. Okay, let's see what else. See what I can get untangled here. Okay, it's a single. We'll set that to the side. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's got like an earring hooked onto there too. I have to look at that one. Okay. Oh, I've seen so many of these necklaces that have like all of this fun kind of shells and things like that happening. Yeah, lots of different cute things happening on this necklace. So pretty. I like these. I like these that have all like this like fun and whimsy going on. And this has real shells on it. That one's a real shell. That one's a real shell. I don't see any brand on this. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it has a, you know, almost like it's supposed to be simulating a pearl almost, but it's a blue gemstone, and then that side's decorated too. So a lot of these on here, just one side has something cute on it, but that one has both. I don't see, none of these charms have brands on them. Ooh, that one too. Ooh, you've got two of these little shells going on. That's fun too. Blue tone with some yellows and gold. But no brand, but that's okay. This is a lot of fun. This one's a lot of fun. I think I have two other necklaces that are shell themed like this that have all kinds of fun beachy stuff on it. What else do we have? I see a tag, but I'm not going to get to that one yet. That's interesting. Is that... I don't know what that image is. Okay. These look turquoisey, but they also look... I don't think that's a real turquoise. I don't think that at all that's real. It almost looks painted, like it's painted ceramic or something. But they also look like the scarab beetle beads that you see sometimes. Super interesting, but no brand. I don't see any brand on this. And I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if that's, if anybody knows who that is or what this is. Maybe somebody made this and just stuck that on there. I'm really not clear about this. I have to research this one a little bit more. It's heavy though. It's like a heavier metal, like maybe a pot metal or something even. But it's in good shape. If you guys like that, if you like the pretty blues and all the decorative design and this unique little charm at the end of it. I researched this a little bit more, and in addition to the scarab beetle, you can also see the guy has the Egyptian style kind of King Tut-ish beard, and then next to his eyes is more Egyptian style eye makeup. I also found a listing for the exact same bracelet. Now this isn't a sold price, but it gives me a good starting point when I go to list mine. Oh, I thought that was a bracelet. It's a ginormous earring. It's a hoop. Oh, do you guys see the brand I have? Let's just skip to that one. We have a Madewell. We have a Madewell necklace. It looks like it was originally $32, and then it went on sale for $14.99, and we have no idea what it looks like. Let's see if we can get it out of here. It's tangled. So far, so good on this box. See. Okay. Huh. All right. It's just kind of a black necklace with some little shiny tabs on it. And the tabs are different geometric shapes. So there's squares and circles, kind of like a diamond thing, if you can see it. I do like that it's branded, and it's very kind of simple. It's a very simple necklace, but super cute. I can see you can wear it if you want to wear some jewelry and you don't want your jewelry to take away from like your outfit or your hair or whatever, you know, your makeup, or you just want some really kind of simple but modern. This is how this feels. Simple but modern jewelry. So that's what we have on that one. Here's another ring. This is super pretty too. And you know what? I think it's this ring from earlier. It has the same backing on it. Like they're both adjustable. They're probably, you know, coming from the same place or the same donor. But the rings look super pretty. Their costume. But look at all those little pretty gemstones in that little cupcake kind of gemstones. So we have these two rings. Gosh, there's so much to see here. Let's get that little single earring out of the way. I don't see a brand on that. Oh, we have a match on these earrings. These are lovely. They almost mimic like tiger's eye. They're like little lucite earrings. I do have the other one, but look how pretty those are. They're very rich. The colors are very rich, if you can see that. Some rich yellow, goldy, and then you've got the tiger's eye kind of swirl going through that. Super pretty. Put that to the side where my pears are. Okay, let's get back to this green necklace. Cute. Statement necklace. Pretty green color here. Especially, you know, some people are warmer colors and they can pull off a lot of the greens and the oranges and things like that. Not the colors that I can pull off, but some people look just so good in this color green, or, you know, caramels and browns and ambers. And so that's what I think of. I think of people that can pull off that color palette, like a fall color palette. This is super pretty. And I don't see any, you know, all the stones look good. They all look like they're intact and no brand on here. But I think it just needs to be kind of cleaned up a little bit and it should be fine. Very pretty. What else do we have here? Here's a very large ring. I don't see any brand or any marking, but it's a very long ring. You'd have to have some long fingers to wear this ring, right? It takes up so much of the hand, but it's a real statement ring. If you like dramatic statement rings, this one is definitely that. And it's also very simple. Let's see what we have here. What is this one? Pretty bracelet, basic gold bracelet. I don't think that's real gold. I think it's costume, and there aren't any markings on it. I don't see any brand. I don't see any stamps on it. It does look like there's a little bit of wear around the clasp right there. But other than that, it's a super cute. Oh, you know what? There's some wear on that as well. That might be like a craftsy lot on that one. Ooh, look how pretty that is. So unique. Oh, I think it might be missing stones on either side here. So that's probably crafts. And look, there's a lot of wear on the back of that right there. But it's very dramatic. It's a very dramatic pendant. That's interesting that the chain itself has a gemstone on it, like a rhinestone. Okay. I think that's a craft slot though, just because of the condition of this pendant. It is missing stones, so we'll do craft slot on that one. This is a dude with a soccer ball. I do want to see if this is sterling. I'm going to take a peek. I don't think it is, but I'm going to test it just to be sure. Nope, not sterling. It ate right through the mark on there. This is a single earring. I bet this is sterling though. I'm going to take a peek at it. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I want to do a little scratch test on it. I know we don't have the pair, but I'm curious. Oh yeah, you see it? I thought it was. Do you see the bright blue right there happening? Yep. Let's see if we have the other one. So we have a little bit of sterling. We'll put that in a little sterling pile. Okay, we have a holiday charm bracelet. Let's see if we have a brand on this holiday charm bracelet. That always helps for resale value, is if we can find a brand, and I don't see that there's any brand, which is fine. but it's a cute little, you know, all the charms are silver color and it's got some red balls on it. There's a bell and a tree and a wreath. Very cute holiday bracelet. Let's see what this is. It looks like it has some wear, just the metal on it seems a little worn. I thought maybe this was a Chico's, but it doesn't look like a Chico. I mean, it looks to me like a Chico's, but it's not branded Chico's. So I think this is a Crafts just because it has, you can see some stuff is rubbing off on it, some of the top layer of the metal. So we're gonna put that in Crafts. Wow, there is just so much to see in this box. Oh, look, another little broochie. That's a little frog. Vintage little frog on roller skates. Remember when roller skating was so popular? He's cute. We have 3 brooches so far. I'm curious about these. So this one is branded. I don't know what brand it is, but I'm curious. It's a little Avon. We only have one, but we'll see if we can find another one. And these, I want to see about these. Oh, there's a 14K stamp on these. I just suspected these were gold. I just suspected they were. And let's see. It's, I don't know if you can see that. It's right there on that corner. It says 14 karat. But you know what? Let's do a little test and we'll see. I'm so delighted. Just do a little scratchy test. And you know what? That was the post, and we'll do a little scratchy test. I don't want to rub it too much because I don't want to take away from how it looks. Sometimes you can tell if you rub it and then you take a look at it like under your magnification, you can see the rub mark. And if you can see that it's not gold under that rub mark, then you don't have gold at all. So, you know, when in doubt, you can kind of inspect things closer and closer and closer. But let's do the 14 on these 2 little scratches. Okay. I know some people put like a ton of acid, but you don't need a ton of acid. You just need a little. And look, the mark is still there on both the, if you can see that, on both the post and the main part of the earrings themselves. I don't know if you, yeah, there you go. You can see that it's still there. The rubbing is still there. So we have 14 karat. It is what it's stamped. That's super exciting. We're going to put these in our little pile with the sterling. So this is not natural stone. I can feel it. It's not, yeah, these are like plasticky. No markings on that, but it's certainly a cute and very pretty bracelet. The blue colors are very pretty on this bracelet, if anyone's interested in that little bracelet. So the first, you know, I'm just trying to see if this is gold, and I can tell it's not. The post itself isn't gold, so this isn't going to be gold. I am curious, what is that stamp, though, right there? That says Monet. These are little Monets, if I have the pair. Those will be Monets. I'll show them to you closer if I can find the pair to that one. Okay, we'll take a look at this ring. No, yeah, I thought maybe that was sterling, but you can tell it's not, that it's costume. But it's still a very cute little ring. What else do we have? We have a little strawberry. That might be sterling. It feels like it's hollow in the middle, but let's see. I don't see a 925 mark on it, but let's test it. It looks a little coppery, but let's see. Yep, it ate right through that acid. That's not sterling. Ooh, we have another brooch. Look at that little ladybug. Oh, it has a brand. Let's see who this is. Sometimes I like to guess. I've seen similar brooches like this that are Joan Rivers, but let's see what this one is. Oh, this is a Monet. It's a little Monet ladybug. It might be missing a stone. I think it's missing one little stone here and one little stone here, but it really, you can't really tell because there's so much going on this brooch, but it's super pretty. I like that little ladybug brooch, but you know, I'm partial to brooches. So if you like that little ladybug brooch, drop me an email. Look at this big honkin' ring. That's humongous. That's a humongous ring. But let's see what it says. Let's see if there's any markings on it. Nope. It's very large. It's a very large statement ring, darling. That's about the size of a quarter. It's cute though. That's a little earring. We'll see if we can find a match to that one. Oh, here's a little pumpkin charm. How cute is that? Here's another single earring. I'm curious about this one. Oh, this has verdigris. So that's definitely costume because sterling doesn't get verdigris. So I don't like verdigris because it spreads. So I'm going to throw that in the trash can. That's not even crafts. I don't want verdigris spreading to any of my crafts. So we have a little Jesus pen or tie tack. Little Jesus fish. Oh, that's a cute little owl earring. But it's I don't have a match so far, so we'll come back to that one. We have, oh, I do have a match to these earrings. These are pretty. Look how pretty those are. Oh, but it's missing stones. Is it missing stones? Yeah, these are craftsy, but they're pretty. But yeah, I can't really do anything with those because they're missing stones. So, okay. So I'm curious about that one because look, it's a gold ball and it has a gold post. So that might be some gold as well. That might be some sterling. We'll take a look at that. I want to take a look at that. I like looking at all these studs. Okay, let's just take a closer look-see. I'm going to start off with this little bitty, just a little gold ball. In my experience, these are usually gold, but let's see. So a lot of times you can spin this post around and there'll be a stamp on it. I don't see a stamp, but it doesn't mean it's not. So I'm definitely going to test that one for gold. I found this pair that I want to take a look at. No, I don't see any marking on those, and the post isn't gold. And the back say Avon. These are some Avon seashells. Not seashells. Sand dollars. They're Avon sand dollars. They're very cute. Oh, this is an Alex and Ani. I hope I find the pair to that one. I don't know if Alex and Ani is sterling or not. I don't think it is, and it's not marked sterling. Just says Alex and Ani 2014 Energy. Okay. We're gonna test these. Gonna test this for gold. And then we'll do these for sterling. We'll test the Alex and Ani. And then we'll just do this one. That doesn't rub very well, but let's see. I can't get that to rub, which means it's probably not sterling, because sterling is soft. But even the post doesn't look, the post looks like it's not. So I'm gonna do the 14K on the gold. That's gonna be the first thing I do. And then we're gonna do the 18K on these. So I can see that gold is eating through the 14K, but it might be 10K. So I'm gonna get my 10K and we're gonna try the 10K here. Okay. So it looks like the two on the end are not sterling. This one is sterling. And then, gosh, they blended together, didn't they? But it looks like this is 10 karat. Let me try it again. Got like acid all over the place. So these two we're gonna put in the single earring pile. And these two I'm gonna just test again. You know, this is the sterling that we thought was sterling. I'm gonna do these little pieces too. One of these little pieces. And then the gold that we think is 10K. Try the 10K. Do the 18K here. Let's see what we have. So it looks like the 10K is staying, and you can see the one in the middle was one of the little dangle charms, and this was the big disc. The big disc is sterling, and this one over on the end is 10 karat. So we got more gold. What else do we have? Stretchy bracelet. I don't think this is sterling. I would be very surprised if that was sterling. It looks just kind of like a costumey with faux turquoise. But you know what? I can test it. I'll just test it just to see. I don't see any brands on it, but it's very cute, and it doesn't look like it's missing any stones at all. Just a little stretchy. So I'm going to test that. I'll test that in a minute. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, here's like a carved bracelet. You see all the carving on that? Let me take a look at the, see if there's any marks. No, it actually looks like a stainless. But it's super pretty. Whoa. Peachy color. This feels thin enough that it might be gold. Oh no, it's got verdigris on it. That's not gonna be gold. But it's so thin. I might test that one. I might just test it just for my own, just so that I can know. All right, I've been trying to get this one untangled. So this has a tag on it. It looks like one of the proof of purchase tags that comes from Macy's, is what I think that is. $25, but I don't see a brand, but it might be under this Macy's, this return tag, but I'm just super curious. Let's see if there's a brand on this, and then we'll see what the necklace looks like. Anna and Ava. I've never heard of Anna and Ava. But you have another green, great green necklace, clean costume statement necklace. Very pretty. Lucite. It looks like it has all of the stones, and you know it's new, you know it's never been worn because it has that tag, original price $25. Beautiful necklace with emerald, like almost emerald green colors and gold tones. It's 3-strand. Yeah, new with tag. I did find this earring. I do want to test it. It doesn't have a marking on the back, but I'm going to test it. I'm going to put it in my little testing pile. Oh, these were the earrings I saw earlier that I have a match to. Let's see. I'm going to just test these. I don't see that it has any marks on the back, but I do want to test them. Those are little clip leaves. I'll put that in the test pile. Here's a little bracelet, kind of a caramelly color bracelet. Lucite stretch bracelet with a little cute kind of shimmery AB bead. Good condition. We have some little micro mosaic beads, just single little beads. They're pretty. They're going in a craft slot, but they're pretty little beads. Oh, this is fascinating. This looks the same as what was on this bracelet. I wonder if there was another piece of jewelry in here that matched, or if it's still in here, but this looks like the same bead. That's interesting. We have this chunky monkey. This almost reminds me of Iris Apfel style. I don't think it's hers, because this doesn't feel as quality as what I would imagine, and I don't think she has these open hooks on hers. I think they're I think hers are completely sealed. But I don't know. I'd have to research it. But it's the same kind of style. Oh, look at that. That popped. Oh, maybe if you don't have it like the right way, it just comes apart. Maybe that's why they turned this into Goodwill. But I like it. It's very 80s almost. Even though I know it's not made in the 80s, but this is, you know, this so reminds me of the 80s. It's a cute necklace, but look, it keeps busting. This is why. It's a less expensive version of Iris Apfel. So, but it's a cute necklace. If anybody wants it, it's a cute necklace. You could actually just do some work on it and maybe glue these together a little bit so that they're not popping open. But it has such fresh, vibrant colors. You know, the blue in here is really clear, translucent, and you've got your funky hot pinks in there too. So I like it. I like this necklace. It's a fun necklace. Here's a little, I think these are glass beads. Bracelet with the, is it like the evil eye? I think that's what that is, right? You're like warding off the evil eye. Pretty colors though. Lots, very colorful little bracelet. Okay. How cute is this little earring? It's a little package. It's heavy though. Let me see if it's got a brand mark on it. It's so interesting. It doesn't have a brand mark, but it's like so well made that I would think that it would have a brand mark, that it would be something I would recognize, even if it's Swarovski or something. But I don't see any of that. Yeah, I don't see anything recognizable on this cute little Christmas package, or I imagine it's a Christmas package. Maybe it's a birthday present. Whatever it is, I don't see any markings on it. I'm just going to test that for gold, and I don't think it is. I really don't think it is, but it's so well made. I'm trying to understand it. Like, does that open? I don't know. It doesn't open. It doesn't do anything. All right. And then I found this stuff that I want to test. I want to test this little bit that's not really anything, but I want to test it for sterling. And then I want to test that little heart. And then I'm going to just take a peek at this one. I don't see any marks on it, but we'll test it. It doesn't look like it's gold, but we'll test it. Okay, so the acid ate through all of those. So I'm just going to test 10 karat. Yeah, none of those look 10 karat either. I think none of that's gold. All that's costume. But we have a matched pair of earrings that are like, they almost remind me of poinsettias. I don't know why, but because they're not, and I don't see any marks on them, but they're a good pair of kind of festive, almost dressier earrings. Clip backs. Okay, now I'm going to test the sterling objects. I don't think this is sterling at all. That feels like plastic. It almost looks like Larimar. I think that's how you say it, but yeah, this is not anything. I can already tell by scratching it. I do think this might be, let's see that one. We'll do this little bitty heart. That looks coppery. And then this, I'm sure this isn't sterling, but let's just see. Yeah, that's very coppery. So the only one I think might be this one. No, none of them. Zero sterling on that one. Okay, here's a couple more things that we'll look at real quick. This might be sterling, this bracelet. It's a little like cinch kind of style, but let me see what the tag says. I think there's a little name tag on there. Oh, this is a J. Crew. That's not sterling. So this is a cute J. Crew expandable bracelet, so it can fit a smaller wrist even. It's a very tiny little wrist if you needed to. And it's a great kind of basic blue color with some silver accents. So yeah, little J. Crew bracelet, expandable. That's a pretty earring. No marks. That's costume. Let's see about this ring. It doesn't have any marks and it doesn't look gold. I would be very surprised if that was gold. I can test it. This does look sterling to me. It's a pendant, right? It's a little pendant. But let's see what it says on the back. There's a mark. It says Solvar, S-O-L-V-A-R. I've never heard of that. But we're going to test that for sterling. Here's a cute necklace. Oh, it has a brand. Is that a Chico's? It does have a brand, but I don't know what that brand is. S-R-O-Y-A? But here's what the necklace looks like. It has these really delicate little leaves on it. Like a coppery color. I'll have to look at that brand. I'll have to investigate that brand. Look how filthy my hands get doing this. But it's just pretty and delicate. It's a pretty delicate necklace with some little rhinestones here and there. And it's got the little center flower piece. Here's just a basic chain. I think it's seen some better days, but just a basic chain necklace, gold tone. Single fish earring. Let me test those and then we'll see. Test this one for sterling and that one for gold, and that looks so coppery. I don't think that's gold. But that one's sterling. Look how bright blue that is. Yeah, that's not doing anything. But do you see really how bright blue that becomes when you've got sterling right there? I knew that was sterling. I could just feel it. I'm surprised that they have a mark on the back, but the mark is not sterling. Unless that word is sterling in another language. I'll have to look at it. So we have a sterling pendant. I looked at this a little bit more, and Solvar is a company that's still in business that sells Irish and Celtic jewelry. And this particular symbol looks like it is the claddagh symbol on the bottom and the Celtic knot on the top. And this little ring is not gold, but it's a cute, very simple pearl costume ring. I got a few more things untangled. I really like this one. I like that it has these tortoise colored links on it. It's very pretty. And it's a nice length and everything. Let's see if I can get that better in the photo there. It's a little bit longer. But it's got these great links on it and gold tone. I don't see any damage or anything. Unbranded, but it's very nice. You can wear that with a lot of different things, a lot of different colors, because it's so neutral. Oh, I did get this one untangled. I don't think this is sterling because this is acrylic. That's not a natural bead or anything. And I think this is, let's see what that brand says. I think it's Express. Yeah, it's an Express brand, so that's not going to be sterling. I don't believe Express sold any sterling pieces. But it's still really cute. It's a long necklace with a dangle pendant with a tassel on the end. We have this one. This almost looks like a mother of pearl. Let's see if there's a brand on this one. It's a pendant. The necklace part of it seems like it has a little wear. It's probably like a leather or faux leather. Huh, I'm curious about testing that. Because if that's actually mother of pearl, this actually might be sterling. Oh, it does have a brand on the end here. Let's see what that says. Oh, this is a Monet. The necklace part says it's a Monet. I don't know if this pendant actually came with it or not. It might have. And this might actually just be all acrylic. But this pendant part doesn't have Monet on it. So I am curious. I'm going to test that and see if we have sterling. I don't think it is. It doesn't rub like it is. You know, sterling and gold are very soft. No, that's not. I don't think that's turning. Oh, maybe. Oh, you know what? There's a little streak that looks bright blue. There is a little bitty streak that looks bright blue. So it might be, it might just have like a sterling overlay, maybe. I don't think that's solid sterling because it's just a little streak. So it might be silver over something else, but I wouldn't say that that's sterling based on that one little mark right there. But cute nonetheless. Yeah, I don't see that this pendant has Monet on it at all. So I think for some reason that it was put on this Monet. I don't know. I don't know. This is a pretty wild necklace. Look at all the fanciness happening here. This necklace, there's a lot going on with this necklace. A lot of color, a lot of movement. I do see a brand on here. Let's get a little clue. Oh, it's a C. I think that's like a Charming Charlie's, but I could be wrong. So this is probably from Charming Charlie's. But super fancy, almost kind of like a fantastical, you know, if you were doing maybe a costume party or something, or even like a, you know, Disney kind of themed is what it reminds me of. I have this necklace with a large heart. The sides look different. The front and then, or I guess it's the back and the front, but you know, depending on how you want it to wear that. It's interesting because the toggle for it is down here at the end where the pendant is. So you got the clasp down there. I don't see any brand on it, but it looks like it's in good shape. I don't see any stones missing or anything. It's pretty heavy, actually. The chain does have some wear on it, but the pendant itself looks good. Yeah, I don't see any markings or anything. Is that open? No. It's very heavy, though. This heart is very heavy. It's a heavy metal. So, this is my other earring. I have a match, right? These are little Monets. I believe that's what we said they were. No, Avon. These are little Avon clips. They're in good shape, though. Oh, those birds are just singing. And then we have this one. Let me see if there's any marks on it. That's a big old earring bag. I wonder if that earring bag even goes with that. What does that say? Oh, that's a Leah Sophia earring back, but I have to wonder, I don't see the match on this, but I don't know if this is Leah Sophia or not, the actual earring itself. Let me see if we have any marks. Interesting, there's like a little X right there, little X mark, but I don't see anything that would tell me that was Leah Sophia. It doesn't even look like it's sterling necessarily, but I can test it. I don't think that's sterling at all, that back, but. And then we have a little ring, like a toe ring maybe. That doesn't have any marks, but I'm gonna test that one too. We have two unmatched earrings. I don't see any marks on that one, and I don't see any marks on that one, but we will certainly test these. Okay, we'll just test these real quick. See what we have. What do we see? No, all these are no's. Ooh, that's kind of cute. It's very simple. No marks on it, but it's just a simple, look how pretty that is. Simple little kind of band bracelet. I like that. It's super clean too. So if anybody wants anything you see in this video, just email me. Like I said at the top of the video, just send me an email and with a timestamp and the name of the video, and we can work out a price. Here is a little cross. This looks like it is acrylic, and I don't see a brand or any, you know, that's not sterling or anything like that, but it's a little bitty cross necklace. Oh, this is pretty. This almost reminds me of like a Hope Diamond replica kind of, or maybe like the Titanic necklace that the old lady threw in the ocean. It just has that look. It's very pretty and very evening. It might have a little bit of wear right there, but that might clean off. It's hard to say. But I love how sparkly it is. It's really, really beautiful. One of my friends says she's gonna have a housewarming party that's gonna be a formal 80s party. So I've got to think about what I would even wear to a formal 80s party. Oh, you know what? That's missing a stone up there. It sure is. And there's, you know, there's just like a little bit of wear on here. I might just put this in crafts. Unless somebody really wants it, you're welcome to drop me a line. But that might just be like crafts just because it's missing stones. Then we have this beauty. Has a lot of little kind of drop pendant kind of things on it. I don't see a brand or anything on it. It is pretty though. Sparkly in blacks and golds. I think this would really make kind of an outfit stand out depending on what you paired it with. Look, I've got acid. Acid on my finger. It stained my finger. This is in good shape. This necklace is in good shape. No brand. I have just a couple more things. We have this little cross ring. No marks or stamps on the inside. It's just a fun little costume ring. We have another very large ring. I don't think any of these rings have any marks on the inside. I think they're all just costume style. We have this purple one. Is that adjustable? No, that's not adjustable. And this one. Checking for marks. No, I don't see any. And then we have this one that's pretty cool too. This looks similar to the other one that I pulled out earlier. Maybe they were all, yeah, because this one's kind of adjustable too. I think all of those that I pulled out earlier were similar to this and they looked adjustable. So none of these rings have marks. But it was this one, and that one that I thought all looked kind of similar. Like maybe they were the same owner or same person who made them. These are all super pretty. So that's it for the rings in this box. I did get a pair of cufflinks. They're unmarked. And then some mismatch cufflinks. I thought that was cute. That's like a Pac-Man ghost. We got a little pendant charm thing that's unmarked. Pumpkin. Kind of cute. And just a couple more bracelets. These are all linked together. Stretchy bracelet. And then we have one more kind of, I think this one was a crafts project. I don't think that would stay hooked very well. I guess you'd have to push down on it to take it on and off. So those are the bracelets, and then we have several necklaces. We have this multi-layered. Oh, that has a brand on it. Let's see what that brand is. Oh, that's a Loft Outlet, I think that says. So like an Ann Taylor Loft. Very clean. You have your reds and your kind of steel grays, some black accents. It's a pretty necklace. Double strand, very long too. So that one, oh, this one might be knotted. It is knotted. It's unbranded. But lots of greens in there. I don't want to take the time right now to unknot this, but I have to work on that one. Multi-strand. We have this one. This might have been a multi-strand. It has an interesting extra little dangle piece right there. I don't know why. I thought maybe it hooks maybe like this. Maybe you could wear it like this, but it doesn't have the hook on it anymore. So it's just a long one then that you wear like this. And this is the part that goes around your neck. Peaches in that one, a lot of peachy colors. We have this green one. Ooh, look at those big crystals. Beaded style. Oh, but you know what? That clasp is broken. It's like permanently open. So that's a crafts project, but I think somebody would love these beads. They're acrylic, but they have actually a green shimmer to them, so they're not completely clear. So if you have a green crafts project, we have this one. This is actually a stretch necklace. Lots of silver colors in this one, silvery gray. It does have a tag on it, and I think our tag is a Cookie Lee, if you can see that one. Cookie Lee. I don't often see like stretch necklaces like this. I often see these in bracelets, so it's kind of interesting that they have this stretch in a necklace, because I don't know why you'd need a necklace that stretches like that. But it is pretty, and it catches the light. Those little crystals catch the light really nicely. I see like kind of evening wear with this one. And then we have this beadwork necklace. I don't know if this is, I know some Native Americans do beadwork. I don't know if this is Native American, but it looks similar to the style, but I would not say that it is, just because I don't know. And I don't want to attribute if I don't know. But this is a long red beadwork necklace with some orange accents on it. And then we have this great pink necklace, multi-strand. It's almost candy color. These almost look like maybe dyed howlite, that they dyed pink. Sometimes people will dye howlite blue trying to make a faux turquoise, and you know, I'm still learning about turquoise, how to identify real turquoise, and turquoise that comes from different mines, and I'm just at the point where I can identify dyed howlite. So I think that's what this is. We have this one. Let's see. This does have a brand on it. There's a little hook right there. Let's see what brand this is. Oh, it's a Talbot's. This is a nice, clean, wearable. Talbot's usually makes pretty decent pieces. Kind of a shimmery, almost kind of a grayish pearl. Kind of grayish, maybe tannish even. Very neutral. It's a very neutral pearl color, as most pearls are. Multi-strand. We have this necklace. No brand on it. It has like material on it, on the face of it, and all these dangles. All these great dangles. It's very bohemian look. Like if you're going to Coachella or something, you might wear this one, right? I don't know. I've never been to Coachella. It's right down the road from me, but I've never been to Coachella. I thought this one was interesting. Kind of has like a ladder effect on it. I don't see a lot of designs like this one. I don't see a brand on it though, but it's a super duper interesting design. I think that would look pretty on with the right outfit. It's very modern necklace. If I had something to wear that with, I might just wear that one. We have this kind of two leafy dangles with some blue beads. But you know, I think this has been worn quite a bit because the top part of the chain is much more silvery than the bottom gold tone part of it. I think it's worn around the neck. So I'm going to put that in crafts. And the last thing we have, this is also broken, but I thought the colors in it were super pretty. If you guys are doing crafts projects and you want any of these broken ones, you know, shoot me a message for that too. Shoot me an email and we can work out a price. And I have tons of crafts. So if you just want me to make you like a special little box of certain colors or, you know, styles or things like that, or themes, you know, just send me like ocean theme stuff or, you know, things like that. Just shoot me a line and I can put a little box together for you. So we have a couple of pieces of sterling. The Solvar Irish pendant sells well on eBay, so I shouldn't have a problem selling that. And then we have a 10 karat gold stud, and then the 14 karat heart earrings I already posted and sold in an auction, and they sold for $118. So I've already doubled the cost of this box. Thanks for joining me today. If you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button. It's free.